The impact on children of parental problematic drinking has now been well established as what we call an adverse childhood experience. So when children experience, stress and worry and anxiety when they're small, that can have an impact on their well-being. There's huge advances in neuroscience which shows us now the impact of stress on the developing brain. So unfortunately, if children experience a lot of stress at the time in which their brain should be developing new networks, that can actually be stunted, and that can have lifelong consequences. Now, when we think about living with problematic parental substance misuse, we need to think about it on a spectrum. There are people who will have problematic drinking and who can function very highly, and then right up to the other end of the spectrum where the problematic parental drinking in itself is an adverse experience, but because the drinking is so unmanaged and chaotic, it leads to other adverse experiences like emotional or physical neglect, perhaps exposure to violence and aggression, and all of those things can make children very anxious and very worried and very nervous. What we might see is children who are challenging or angry, but what they are is they're actually worried, and then also there's an impact in adulthood as well. All of the research has shown us it impacts on your ability to form relationships because there can be trust and fear issues. Unfortunately, the research has also shown that you're 3 or 4 times more likely to have problematic use yourself if you've been a child of somebody who has problematic drinking. Good news is, we're all human beings incredibly resilient, so by highlighting these, the sooner you do something about it, the less damage it does to yourself and others around you. So while it's a very serious issue, it's important to also acknowledge that there's huge resilience as long as we identify it and we deal with it.
Yeah.